practical application of your mirror, signal position, speed and gear, look system to make you consistent dealing with hazards. Let's just have a little look. Mini roundabout in front of me, mirror, mirror, left indicator, get down to second gear now at that speed, looking right early. Okay, so again, just had to drop speed, get first gear. Still doing that constant looking about, right, left, giving way for stuff coming from my right, looking into the road that I'm going into to make sure there's nothing that's going to obstruct me as I go round. So into the new road, looking ahead, some roadworks in front of me, just see what the position is behind me with my mirrors. Now I'm settled into a new road. So as soon as you see something that potentially or actually is going to alter your speed or course, mirrors. So I'm just coming up to some a set of temporary traffic lights, so nothing behind me. I'm just gently braking so I come to a safe stopping distance behind the car in front of me, neutral, handbrake. So we're moving off again, so it's mirrors. I'm going to be turning right a bit to come past these roadworks, so I'm going to do centre mid right mirror, a little shoulder check to make sure there's no one board coming past me. Off we go, again looking into the distance, looking in the distance ahead, making sure it's clear, but being aware of what's behind me at all times. So I'm just going around a left-hand bend, so I'm trying to look early to give my brain the earliest chance to react to something that potentially is going to get in my way. So as soon as I see something, so obstructions, parked cars, dog walkers, traffic lights, pedestrian crosses, roundabouts, whatever, anything that's going to stop me happily rolling along, I'm going to see what's behind me, just to make sure that when I brake I know there's no one too close behind me to make it unsafe. So I'm just looking around the left-hand bend, so I'm just coming slightly wider than normally would so I can get an earlier look round, and there's parked cars both sides, so mirror, 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 there's nothing behind me I have to worry about. I can just go as slow as I like for now. So obstruction is just cleared in front of me, so I'm looking forward, going past a pedestrian crossing, so I'll just have a look in the mirrors in case somebody comes across. Now I'm over it, not a problem. Now I'm looking past parked cars, so again, mirrors, 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 no one anywhere near me. I'm just coming out right wide to avoid any car doors that open. Now I've passed them, I'm just going to do my left mirror to come back in, and I'm making sure I'm in the right line, just looking into the road ahead of me that's open there ahead of me. And again, I'm just looking for the next hazard that might make me slow down or change my course. So it's just that constant planning, that constant assessment, and knowing what's behind, not forgetting about what's behind you. So I'm coming up to a right-hand turn, so there it is. So I'm going to do centre mirror right, just considering when to put my signal on. Position is in a little safety island, getting my speed down. Now I'm down to jogging speed, get second gear. Looking into my new road to make sure it's okay, we're not going to obstruct anybody. And getting a look into the new road I'm going into, and just making sure nothing dodges following me behind. So that's as proactive as you need to be. So it's a constant rolling process of what's coming up, and do I know what's around me. Every time you're coming up to an obstruction on your left, you need to be looking at it early and thinking, right, I'm going to look forward, and when you think, oh yeah, I can go around without getting in anyone's way, then you need to look behind you and wide if you're going to go round it. So it's always obstruction to the side, forward, back and wide before you commit to going around, so you don't want to get in anyone's way. So keep practicing, just talk yourself through mirror signal position, then your speed, and make sure your gear's right for that speed, and then just keep having a look around just to make sure that nothing's changed. So split it into those two. I go mirror signal in the right position, get my speed right for what I can see, and what I can see is developing, and consider whether I need another gear. Generally, if you're slowing down for a hazard, you just want to sometimes get that lower gear just to help you brake a little bit sometimes, you know, maybe get that second gear to help you stay at that jogging pace instead of, you know, your car wanting to go that 1 or 2 miles an hour quicker in third gear, just to maintain that control and your accuracy as you go around somewhere. But just constantly talk yourself through that system, constantly, until you bore yourself. When you're bored, it's probably automatic and it's muscle memory. If you're going left and you forget to look in your side mirror and you just look in your rearview mirror, then you haven't done it enough. So just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. Even when you're a passenger and someone else is driving, talk yourself through it and do the actions that you would do, especially if you're working towards a test, and it'll just become automatic. And that's what you need, because on your test you'll be amazed how the calmest people can sort of have a moment and go to pieces. And for it to be almost muscle memory and almost automatic is a massive bonus when you find yourself under a stressful position like a test, because you'll find yourself coming up to a right turn and doing that straight away without actually thinking about it, and that really will look after you in your first couple of minutes when you might be having a bit of a panic on. So that's my advice for getting ready for a test. Mirror signal position, speed, right for what you're looking at, nice and early. Get a gear to match that speed, to maintain that speed, so you're going towards your hazard at a nice, controllable, steady pace, looking to make sure nothing changes, and if it doesn't, you can keep rolling on that steady pace and then gradually increase it. And it's your pace into your hazards that's probably key to making your drive smooth and manageable and accurate. Just don't rush anything. Certainly 5 or 6 car lengths before what you're dealing with, you want to get down to a nice controllable pace, dictate by your vision and how much you can see. So keep going through that system, keep going through your system, and you'll soon find it becomes more natural than it starts off feeling, but it will serve you dividends when you're dealing with test nerves. So keep doing it, see how you go.